Hello and welcome to my What Sold video for the week of May 14th through May 20th, 2020. My name is Trisha and I am a Poshmark, Etsy, eBay, and Thredup reseller under the store name of SANDYANDOTTO. And I'm going to go through my sales for this week, which are down quite a bit from the previous couple of weeks. I am down 42%. I have only 21 items that sold this week. 3 on Poshmark, 1 on Etsy, 13 on eBay, and 4 on Thredup. So I pulled up all the items. We'll go through them maybe fairly quickly. And talk about different things along the way as I go through the items. First up, I'll go through my 3 Poshmark sales. First one is this Christonia sleeping dragon figurine with a teddy bear. He was quite small. He was 3 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. He did not have a sticker on him, which he should have on the bottom, but I did a little research and found out who he was, and he sold for a best offer of $27. Next up is this swimsuit, one-piece swimsuit. It wasn't extra small. It was new with tag. Nice design with tigers and flowers and bamboo. And this did sell for a best offer of $20. And there we go. The last Poshmark item I have is this Jones New York button-up cardigan. It did not have a size tag on the inside, but based on the measurements, which I did include, my guesstimate was that it was a 2X, and so I did put in the description here that there was no size label, and to please see the measurements below. And this did sell for a best offer of $27. And that was Poshmark. I did have one Etsy sale. If I know for sure kind of the date or decade of an item, I will cross-list it on Etsy. Probably 95% of the items I sell on eBay, I do cross-list onto Poshmark, and then the ones that I know a little more about the date on to just make sure it's vintage and conforms to all of Etsy's rules. This one was a 1979 coffee cup. It was titled Naughty Bear. It does come in a few different colors. This one was the blue and white version of it. It's an interesting little mug, but they are very popular and have quite a following. And this one sold for $19.99, and the buyer paid shipping on this one. And that was my Etsy sale. Moving on to eBay, I have this really nice handmade pottery blue glazed mug. Had a really nice detailing on it. Also had this really nice thumb rest on the handle. That was a really nice detail of it. And I sent out a, this was a watched item, and I sent out an additional 10% off to watchers. And so this sold for $16.19, and it did sell off of a promoted listing. On all of my eBay items, 99% of my eBay items. I do sell them with a 2% promoted listing. And of the 13 eBay sales I had, 5 of them were sold through promoted listings. And up next was this new with tag Funko Pop. Really cute design of Catwoman with a ball of yarn. It was adorable. If it had been my size, I probably would have kept it. But it was a very small. And I did include the measurements in this one, just so the person could make sure it was going to fit. And this did sell. I was running a 17% off sale, and it did sell for the $16.59, 17% off price. Next up is this American rag dress. Really nice summertime dress. Pretty asymmetrical features along the bottom, very flowy. And I did put also boho in there, because it kind of fit with that. This did sell for a best offer of $15.50, and this was a size small, and the t-shirt was also a size small on that. And again, on my eBay, all the buyers pay shipping, unless, well, I had one where I built the shipping in. We'll get to that next. This one was a really cute little figurine, little Lefton figurine. Was a koala with, I think it's a mouse. I'm not quite sure what he is, but he's really cute, and they're just sitting on a log, just hanging out. It did have the little sticker and mark on the bottom. This one I took a best offer of $8 on. And this one, this was a kind of a bundle of 2 pictures. This one from Jody Bergsma, who is, I'm in Washington, and she is a artist out of Bellingham, Washington. Really, really cute artwork. Most of it that I have been finding has been from the 80s, maybe some of it from the 90s, but really, really cute. This one is kind of All I Want is a Cookie. And then the other one, this one is When I Count My Blessings. But just really adorable creatures and people and decorations on this one. And for this one, went back and forth with the buyer to kind of establish pricing and shipping, and we agreed to $35 including shipping for the 2 items. So it was just easier for me to go in this case and price each one at $17.50 to be half of the $35, so that it was easier for the buyer to purchase and pay at that price. And next is this Thomas Kincade Rock of Salvation print. There was a little bit of damage on the frame, but it did come with its little certificate on the back of the frame. Really pretty artwork on this one. And this did sell for the sale price of $10.94. I had adjusted my sale price, and everything was 27% off at that time. Up next is this mug, kind of a short and large around but short mug. Lots of kind of Valentines, even with like the little candy hearts with the little sayings. This one sold, where's this? I took a best offer of $7.99 on this one. These were, I had got this set, oh gosh, many, many years ago, of 4 frames or place card holders they could be used for that looked like little purses. They were really cute, and wasn't using them anymore, so I put them up for sale, and I took a best offer of $5 on these. And I did forget to mention, and I was really going to try to do a better job of it, but the Jody Bergsma and the Thomas Kincade sold through promoted listings. So I did forget to mention that. So circling back to that point. Next is Holly Hobbie, still selling my mother's collection. We have some items left from her Holly Hobbie collection that she has decided that she just didn't have room for anymore and she was parting with. So this was a really nice 4th of July, part of the Freedom series plate. Nice design on that one. Little parade of Holly Hobbie and her friends. And this sold for the sale price of $7.29. Next up is this still factory sealed logo board game. This was, gosh, I can't remember the date on it, if it set a date. I think this was the first edition. There's, I think, another edition out that is a little later edition, but this one was the first edition. Logos and brands still around. Not sure if there's any in there of brands that are now kind of defunct and not around anymore. It would be interesting to see, but yeah, I decided I do love board games, and this one I kind of bought with the intent of to just go ahead and sell that. And this one did have a watch on it, and I sent out an offer of $8.99 on it, and it was purchased for that price. Next up are these lenticular portraits, the kind that kind of change as you walk past them. So we have the normal couple, and then we have the scary couple as you kind of go past all of those. We had picked these up, me and some friends, to decorate for Halloween. I had 2 sets of these 4. We had purchased several of them to do this really cute gallery wall, and just didn't need that many of them anymore for what we had used them, and I figured, why wait till Halloween? These are really hard to find, outside of Halloween. So I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and list them. And so I have this set of 4 actually sold before I went on sale, and it sold for a best offer of $23.99 for the 4. And my last eBay item is this Italian ceramic pitcher, 7 inches tall, but very squatty. Really nice design on it. And the handle in particular, did I get a good shot of the handle? Sort of. The handle in particular, there's a better shot of it, is braided, which is kind of unique. I didn't see many that were braided. And so I did pick this up at a yard sale last summer. And this did sell for $17.99, and it sold through the promoted listing. And so last up are my Thredup sales. And I do send items to Thredup for them to sell, learning more and more each time I send a kit in to be processed. And I have a whole series and adding to that series as I have more information about selling on Thredup. This first item I'm going to say is kind of a failure. And what I should have done on this one, when it was listed for a $15 retail price, and I was only able to increase the price to $11.99, I should have just gone ahead and reclaimed the item and sold it myself instead of keeping it on Thredup. So that's one thing that I have learned. And as I go through and do a video on kind of my analysis of this kit, I will definitely mention again that I should have not left this on Thredup to sell, but should have gone ahead and reclaimed it, because I only received 87 cents as my portion. And so, you know, you live and you learn, and this one definitely was a learning experience and should not have sold this. I've been trying to and doing it more and more, looking at in particular what this price is going to be when I send things into Thredup, knowing that I have my own kind of calculator of pricing, and so I know now more of what dollar amount I'm looking for in order to send things into Thredup where I'm comfortable with that price. This one is a Z by Zella track jacket, and this one sold probably back in March, but because of Thredup changing and extending their return to customers, not getting paid on the items that sold in March until now. This one might have even sold at the beginning of April. But it sold for $41.99. It did sell, the person used a coupon to get 20% off, and so my portion was $8.74 that I received on this jacket. Next item is this Lily Bloom handbag, crossbody bag. It was really cute. And the graphics on it just really popped. And it sold for $47.99. And again, the person used a 20% off coupon on that. And so my portion that I got was $11.14. And the last item I sold this week was this Vintage America Blues top. This was new with tag. The price it sold for was $51.99, but it did sell in a goodie box. And so I was paid, you know, kind of within the week of it. And my payout was $16.23. So let's quickly go over the numbers. As I mentioned, my sales were down 42% in dollar-wise. So my cost of goods, which I annualize at $2.25 per item. Some I pay more for, some I have for free, so it all kind of averages out to $2.25. For the 21 items I sold, that is a cost of goods of $47.25. My fees, PayPal, eBay, fees were $57.63. Oh, and Etsy fees also. My total sales were $304.44, which meant a profit, including eBay's shipping discount, which I do include in my profits, of $215.42. So yeah, little disappointing that the sales went down. Very thankful though for 21 sales. That was definitely compared to a few weeks ago, that would have been a really good week. As I think the stimulus checks and everything went out, people were picking up some items that they we're looking for, and maybe now as we're heading into the Memorial Day holiday, people aren't thinking about doing as much online shopping. Other people are probably doing great in their sales. My items in particular maybe just weren't as of as much interest. But those are the numbers, and then we'll see how the holiday weekend sales and everything go. We'll see how that's doing next week. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel, and appreciate a like on the way out on this. And again, thanks for watching. Hope everyone in your family is staying safe at this point, and getting out a little bit and enjoying the nicer weather that's coming along. And I will see you next time.